Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to some SimCity. We're back in Kiptopia where I've been reading through your comments on the previous video, and I have to say throughout this whole Let's Play of SimCity I just want to say thank you to you guys because you have taught me how to play this game, and without you I would just be terrible. I mean, I'm not terrible now, I'm semi-terrible. So I'm moving up the ranks, but I want to say thank you to you guys because your comments really do help me. So today, well, we have some people complaining about taxes, unfortunately, and, well, there's one way you have told me there is around this, and that's to put a Department of Finance down. So we're going to do that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, allows us to stop these guys complaining a bit about high taxes. So let's get rid of him, because he's starting to annoy me, and where are you? You? No shoppers. Okay. So also someone said, you know, if I want 8k per hour but I'm not willing to have tourists, it must be possible without tourists because I just don't want tourists in here. I will put in, well, the ferry terminal's there, that's fine. I may put in the cruise ship thingamajiggy just in case. I mean, we have the money for it and it's going to bring in tourists, so it's not bad. I mean, there's no minus point to it, so we might as well. We might as well. And I mean, if people want tourist attractions here, we could have them in here eventually. I mean, 1 or 2 tourist attractions won't matter. I mean, let's have a look quickly before we adventure into things. So what am I looking at? You. Nope. Yep. Pardon me. Okay. So we had 1,300 tourists yesterday and 338 tourists today. That's pretty poor, isn't it? Obviously being 4 or 5 in the morning, you can't expect it to be that high. Okay, so how much do these cost per hour? Oh, I see, so they're not much per hour. And to be honest, that would be worth it to bring in some tourists. And we want medium wealth, I'm guessing? Medium wealth would be pretty good. We haven't got much, well, we've pretty much got, medium wealth shopping, so that's great. Okay, well, we'll do that later on in this episode, if we do in this episode. But first of all, we need to add in the Department of Finance. You close to the day. Okay, you look like you're a bit shantytown-ish. I don't know if we can fit this in though. That's the problem. We didn't plan for this at all. Can we fit you in? Oh, what are you? What are you? Hold on a minute. You are a. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Where else can I put you? See, oops, you're the only place there. We can't put you back there, and we obviously can't put you there. Hold on a minute. Can we turn? Thank you. So that's proper going on to the building there. That's the only place. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to get rid of you. For the greater good of Kiptopia, I think that was worth it. Obviously, some people may get a bit upset that I've taken down a big place which has got a lot of jobs, so I'm guessing our jobs is going to wrong one. Here we go, and we go here. Medium wealth jobs, unfilled jobs. That could be a plus point actually. Who knows? Who knows? But I've done it. Department of Finance is down. I'm hoping now these guys will stop complaining about taxes. Obviously, oops, wrong thing. We can hold on. So these guys are high wealth. Complaining about taxes. Let's put it down to 10%. Not great for us, to be honest, but I think it's going to have to be done just to stop these guys from complaining. And this building here as well. So let's speed that up a little bit and see. Does that help? I'm not going. Pardon me. I'm not going below 10%. That's just silly. And this? How are they worthless? Land values are not right. I told you this was going to happen. Look at that. You're right. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, just to throw it in his face. You can have a small little park here. There you go. Happy? How can I rate? Okay, whatever game. I'm immune to your crapness now. How can we raise land value from high? So silly. And these guys' taxes, they can suck a D. And you as well? You as well. I'm not. Really? Do they want 9? I don't think I can afford 9% on these. Maybe I can. Let's see if that's possible. That's fine. You're still complaining about taxes, you will be fine, don't worry. Anyone else complaining about taxes? Awesome. Let's check here. Happy, 79% approval rating. That is pretty good, to be honest. One of the best. I think I've managed to hit about 85 before, but a happy city is a good city. So, let's quickly check. Any abandoned buildings? No. Lovely. Let's check out utilities of the city as well. So, our electricity, going great. Water, going good. Sewage will need to touch up on that this episode, I think. It's not pumping as much. Well, I'm keeping. How much you got? 120. I may just add one in now, just so we don't have to worry about it later on in the episode. Income per hour is going down a little bit, but that's fine. It's because we spent some, so that's good. Government, we've got Department of Finance down, which is great. Fire, that's pretty good. Buildings, oh no, sorry, garbage, my bad, sorry. I always get those two mixed up for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, they look nothing like each other. Fire, good. Health, great. That's really good. And police, 42 crimes per day, of which 33 are regional criminals and 9 are local. So we still, like I said, need to sort out Phoenix City. That's one cesspool of evilness there, which isn't too good. So, also whilst we're here, can we click on, no, how did we get tourists up again? It was on here, wasn't it? And then we just clicked on you. Okay, so we're getting 1075. We could pump that up. We could, to be honest, put somewhere here. Why have I left this empty? Was that to expand? But we could put a tourist attraction right next to that. Granada. This bell tower was a former minaret for the Cathedral of Seville. Spain. Spain. Don't know on that one. Dutch windmill. I know I've got a lot of Dutch viewers and they would love me to put that there. But we could get the Belgium one. Or we could get, no. If I put the French one down, I think a lot of the British people would hate me. No. Kölner Dome, German, that's tempting. Oslo Opera House, that looks very nice. And I do like Norwegians, one of my favourite nations. Got anywhere from Sweden? Yeah, not USA. Russia, look, Sweden. Yeah, Stockholm City Hall. We could do that. Why not? Let's put that down, see what that does. And that brings in, let's check what this bad boy does. Medium tourist attraction, costs 350 an hour. I think it's going to be worth it. And it's also going to upgrade some of these buildings around here to make them look much nicer. You'll start to see different style buildings. I think this is how it works. Don't quote me on this one. But from when I'd done it before, I noticed buildings were starting to look much more different around the tourist areas. But now that does mean everyone's going to be asking for a tourist attraction of some sort. But that's fine, we can live with that. Okay, so what I do want to sort of address is this area here. We've got a bit of wasted land, which isn't the best. Also, what is this? What zone residential? In a minute. God, they're so demanding. Waste. We will need this. I don't think we can use this road here. We can add something in here. I don't like this road at all. I may change that, and I'm going to change that now, to be honest. So let's pause this whilst we're here. I don't like how ugly it looks. It's not straight at all. And that's because the port here is, well, the terminal isn't straight either. But we can do a better job of that, can't we? I mean, come on. Can we? Is that straight? Oh, no. That looks straight, and then what I can do is bring this down like... Oh. So... Oh, you son of a gun. Don't worry, there's a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. Why? Oh, why? But don't worry, we can, I think... Oh, Lord, what the heck was that? Okay, no. 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 Really? Really, game? You're going to be this awkward? Oh, seriously. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, let me think of something here. We could just get rid... I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. We'll make it look pretty. We'll have a nice curved road. Oops. Select the road first. You are seriously yoking me, game, aren't you? That'll do. That is absolutely hideous. Flippin' heck. Oh well, not much we could. Well, there is some stuff we could do. We could delete this ferry port and put it in a much nicer space, but then we would lose out on too much money for that. And what we'll do here is we will zone. So they want residential. To be honest, I'm not going to put residential here. I'm going to put half and half. So I'm going to put this here, like so, and then I'm going to fill the rest up with residential. The reason why I'm doing that is because these are going to be some sort of like tourist shopping, a bit like your, what's the word? A bit like your souvenir shop, sorry. Derp moment there. Which is great. Which is good. So, this should start to attract people in. So, 2,000 profit yesterday, and that was half a day, roughly. Yesterday, 3,400. It costs 1,800. So, as long as we're making... Oh, hold on, that's income, sorry. How much does this cost? It only costs 350 now. Okay, so we're making a lot of profit on that. Great. And obviously we need the tourists to come in. That's one of the main things. What are you? Population map? What is the most busiest area? Is this here? Yeah, that's quite good. Okay, awesome. See what I mean? Like, it's starting to ask for stuff. And look at this. I think these may be... I'm not sure. I'm not a really tourist-loving person on SimCity. It's a bit of a risk, which I found, but you guys wanted to see it in the comments, so let's do it. Great, awesome. We're burning our dump waste away. Wind is still blowing, I hope, in the... Oh no, it's turned a little bit. It was going more that direction, I think, last time, wasn't it? It's more coming down this way now, which is great. As long as it's pointing this direction, I'm happy with that as well. The city, to be honest, is going pretty damn well, but we haven't got much room left. Here, I mean, like... What are you building into? Okay. Are you still complaining about taxes? I'm going to shoot you in the face, you son of a gun. How are your land values too low? You're... Whatever. He can just literally go and live on the streets if he wants to. I don't care. I do not pity the fool at all. Oh no, we've got an injury. Any bulldozing needed? No? Great. Okay, this is pretty good. So, why aren't these... Not enough room to... Is that because that park is there? Or would it be the roads? I don't think... And the game... Again there. Okay. Not liking this idea. Let's pause quickly. They can't expand because the parks, the way I've put my parks in, is a bit stupid of me. So what I may have to do is get rid of these. Yeah, which I'm not liking at all. But then put smaller parks in here, if we can, which I hope we can. So they need to be medium wealth, and they just need to go there. Now, let's keep an eye on this. That should give them enough room to expand. Let's go. Do you have enough room? I hope you do. You will merge with this lot. That's quite a lot of room there. You can't, which I understand. Yep, you can. You can. Great. Let's keep an eye on these ones. I think they will be able to. These along here, like I said, terrible city planning by myself. But, see, they can upgrade. So if those can upgrade... These guys should, and I think I may have put this park too far in one direction. But saying that, then these should upgrade. One side of it should upgrade. Zone residentials for more workers in a minute, pal. Don't you tell me what to do. Okay, so he's upgrading. So this section should upgrade. Once this upgrades, I can then move this to the very far left, and then this one should upgrade. I hope. But that's all we're wanting at the moment is upgrades, because that's where all the money comes in. And everything is upgrading, which is perfect. Factories, are you happy? Are you happy, Larrys? You are indeed. Look at this. Okay, so this is what I was on about. These things here. As you can see, our... oh god, what am I saying now? Our commercial areas. Is it... Oh god, yeah, sorry, I've just got back from work, so my brain's a bit frazzled. Our commercial areas have now turned into tourist commercial areas. So that sort of means we need to be bringing in tourists, which that's the reason why I didn't want to do this. As soon as you do that, these guys turn into tourist attractions, and you sort of have to cater for tourists then, which I didn't want to do. Worst comes to worst, I can literally get rid of this, get rid of these buildings, and build up some nicer places. But look at that, isn't that nice? No shoppers. Don't worry, my friends, we'll bring in the shoppers. We just need to get the methods to do so. So we've got the airport. No, we haven't got the airport. That's one thing we could put in if we wanted to. I know you guys said do it, because it does bring in upgrade the airport for high wealth tourists and greater capacity or to ship cargo. But the thing is, it's a big beast of a place, isn't it? So we'd have to sort of put it down. We could put it right down here. That would look pretty cool. And then that would leave us all up here for more residential. Ooh, I am liking that idea. We just need the money, which I probably will. Yeah, I'm going to do that, because then we'll have the airport here. We can then expand it along here, get more runways, and then we can have maybe, I don't know, some like factories here if needs be, or some commercial, residential, whatever. And then up here we have residential. And to be honest, that's going to be this city done. We then refine the city to a point where we make a lot of dollar if we can. I'm not sure if we will be able to in this city, but 4,000 an hour, I'm happy with that. And the tourist thing could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I'm not sure which direction it's going to go, and it's hard to tell. So people were saying, not that one, sorry. This one here is always good to upgrade. You need to be above 80% for that. Okay. I thought it was 75. Maybe it goes up in tier. Oh no. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, well, we've had this before, I think. Didn't we have this like a few episodes ago? I swear we did. Our police should be able to contain this problem. If not, then unlucky to the residents. But that's fine. That's quite a bad thing. But we must not quiver in the presence of zombies, because we can destroy them with sunlight. We just need to make sure that they are dead. Speed up, please. Thank you. Okay, so yesterday we got more tourists than today. We did make a lot of profit today, though. Look at that profit. 22.3 thousand profit, whereas the day before, if you didn't see, it was 3,000. So that's net profit as well. So that's profit after deductions for tax. You know, well, I don't think we get tax in this game, but you know, deduction after, which is great. So how much did you make then? You were the one to make all of it. That's interesting. That's interesting. If that made so much money, then we've sort of got to add another in here, haven't we? What else have we got here? Let's have a look. Let's go to far right. We could get the Willis. No, we can't get the Washington Monument. I do like the Washington Monument. It's very nice. We could put a stadium in. We could put these guys. I'm not a keen fan of the stadiums, to be honest. I would like something British in here. Like the Big... How much? No, I'm not putting the Big Ben. As much as I would love to put the Big Ben in, it can go away. I'm not putting that in. I'll just go and see it in real life. And that, I'm guessing that brings in high wealth. Yeah, high wealth, medium density houses. And British style high wealth. Okay. So we'll change the houses. That's fine. So these actually, that's quite interesting. These affect the looks of the houses. So I'm saying let's get some Dutchness in here, maybe. How big? Oh, you look pretty petty. Wow, you look pretty damn cool. But where can we put you? That's the problem. See, that's where the airport's going to go. Let's try. I'm going to put them right next to this park. I think we can fit the airport in there anyway. Let's just double check that. Oh. Do cost a lot of money. Let's see. Do you still fit in there? You do. Perfect. And, oh, look at that. It's pretty much perfect. Because if you go back a little bit further, then we... Yeah, so that's the furthest we could go back. That's That's really good. I wouldn't want to be that airplane driver thingy, air pilot. Airplane driver. Because you're sort of going to try and skim that building when landing and stuff. But it's not my problem, that's his problem. It'd be pretty weird if things did fly into the buildings. I don't think it would be politically correct either. But that's fine. Okay, so we made 22,000 yesterday. This has already made 5,000. This has made... Oh, what are you then? Oh, you're like housing. Are you housing? What? I should have read what that is. Let's have a quick look. Is that housing? You. This wavy residential building adds a flowing sense to movement to the oh. Oh, okay. I don't really want that. Do we really want that? Let's keep an eye on it, to be honest. It looks like everyone's going to this. So that could have been a good thing, just whacking it right next to it. If we have a look here, we can see where our tourists are, I think. Let's have a look. Is it under population map? Tourists. Okay, so that's where all the tourists are. Students are living in this place, because it must be quite expensive. Tourists, look at that. Look at that huge wave of tourism coming off of there. Have 100,000 residents living, so we hit the 100,000, guys. That's awesome. 4.4 thousand an hour as well. We've got some tourists in here. Obviously, we're going to need some buses for these guys because they need to get around. We have also somehow fought off our problem with residential. Don't know how, but I'm happy with that. Quickly have a look through our utilities. Power will need upgrading soon. Water will need... Okay, look at that. Seems like we have sort of... Oh God, we're pumping it up. So we can also... Right, this is a choice we have to do. Do we put in the airport now? Or do we do our utilities? And to be honest, I'm going to go with the utilities. I don't want to push things any further if needs be. So, let's look at the power. The power needs adding to, and that means we can add maybe another one of you in. And we're going to have to put you in there, aren't you? That's fine. There we go. So that power is, to be honest, going to last us, I think, for the whole city. Or at least a damn long while. Water. I am getting a bit worried about the water situation. If we actually have a look here, it's running low here, but if needs be, we can sort things out there. So let's put another pump there. That should pump us up. Pump us up. Put us up there. And finally, sewage, which again, it's very strange, but we sorted that out at the start of the episode. But obviously, more people we have, more waste we have. And how much do you cost? You're 40,000. Okay. Shame all that money we did have in the kitty has been spent, but I'm happy because this thing should be making a lot of money. 6:50 PM, 7 PM. Can it make more money than that? It's pretty good if it can, though. I'm happy with the tourists if it works. If it doesn't work, then it's a bit annoying. But at least we get to see some pretty buildings around here. Like over here, look at that. We've got a hotel. We've got some no shoppers going out of business. See, that's the problem. Everything's over here, but not over here. Got some crime over there. That's fine. Any bulldozing needed? No. Crime's fine. You're getting nicked. You got nicked. I know he's in there. Great police officer. That's fine. One crime a day. But we're fine. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? Oh, wow. That's like something from GTA Vice City. That's beautiful. Cool. And these guys, well, I'm sure they're happy. I mean, you can't really complain when you're living right next to somewhere from Brazil. And look, they're not complaining anymore. What about you, who used to decide to go down, like, not business, but good. Awesome. And you're fine. You, how much did you make? 20, looks like it's just making the same amount of money, I think. And he made 23,120. Awesome. I may get rid of this, I may not. Dependent on things. I'm not sure yet. But, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please do me a huge favour and leave a like. It does support the series, and it makes me know that you have enjoyed it as well. And also, in the comments below, any help is wanted, because I'm sure you guys know what you're doing with the whole tourist thing, And I mean, we're not going to make this a tourist city because it's a bit late for that now. But I'm sure you guys can shed some knowledge on this area. So guys, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Take care now. Cheers. Kipps out.